Kirov reporting.
Hello comrades. So yeah, this is new rare ritual. In it we can find audience with the king, which is the king of the mists boss map. Sometimes he drops this jewel, the light of meaning, that looks like that which was taken. But it's actually a Parandus pact, with different name. Kind of complicated. Well, Abyss could be really profitable. So, we need a new weapon. We're gonna use Despatax, with 28% quality this time. As always, we'll have to use Deafening Essence of Contempt. Well, Tier 1 attack speed, Tier 3 physical. Sometimes lucky. Now we just use Runecraft Bench. And we got a new weapon. Perfect. 1k physical DPS, decent. So, with this new weapon, we can finally start our zoom journey. Also, GGG buff Death's Oath, by almost 25%, seems really nice. Maybe we should try this build. Now, it's time to buy a replica of Feral's fur. And, let's use one divine. Good enough. Since we don't need to use Warcries, now we have 4 extra tree points. And, 3 free socket slots. So now we can finally use Enlightened Support Gem with our auras, Enhanced Gem with Blood Rage plus Assassin Mark, and Swift Affliction with Aspect of the Cat, for even better Frenzy Charge sustain. New day, new strategy. This time, we're gonna try Harbinger, with this Atlas tree. And these scarabs. So, all the juice cost us about 13 divines. We don't use Horn Scarab of Awakening because that would cost us literally 20 extra divines, just for 25% more chance to get big Harbinger. Not worth it. Also, Harbingers sometimes explode with currency. If we got something like this once, we are rich. Before we started, we need to complete one tier 17 map, for extra scarab slot. Good. Now everything is set up, 40 maps, big money incoming. Also, to be more tanky, we take this mastery. 10% insta-leech looks bad, but it's actually a game changer, in terms of survivability. Well, there is a two problem with this strategy. First, we need to pick up too much items. And second, FPS. It's horrible sometimes. Also, since we have some problems with chaos damage, we need this new jewel. Plus 108% chaos resistances, giga value. By the way, Harbinger drops tons of gold, so we can finally upgrade our town. And, last map. So, 0 explodes, let's see the result. 8 raw divines, almost 2 fractured orbs, tons of annulment, ancient, and chaos orbs. Decent enough, but 0 FPS is really scuffed. So, since we get some money, time to change our weapon. Tier 3 Fizz, Tier 8 Hybrid, with Tier 1 Crit, we can work with that. we have 2 open suffix, one for crafted attack speed, and second for Warlord's Exalt Orb. We need Culling Strike, physical damage with maim, or maybe attack speed after kill. Alright, could be worse. And then we use Rune Crafting Bench. So, only 900 physical DPS, not really what we need. But, at least we can sell it. Second attempt. We got attack speed, with crit, and crit multi. It's always worth to use Exalt Orb here. Well, tier 6 hybrid, that would work. Now we need 126% physical damage. Perfect. And, we got our weapon, 950 physical DPS, good enough for now. It's funny that the mappers gives us so much currency at this point, but the ship is completely useless, not even one divine from the boat so far. So, let's double corrupt our old weapon. That's why Despot, or Void Axes could be best in slot, because we can find Fortify Corrupt on those weapons. But double corrupting Flesh Ripper on the other hand, is a completely insane move. Well, attack speed is really good, but range is useless. We need +1 Frenzy Charge Ring. Well, buying one is kind of impossible. But, we have another option, Synthesis Ring, with +1 Frenzy Charge implicit. We can corrupt it, to get the brick version, with the same implicits. This method is super scuffed. But +1 Frenzy Charge is worth it. Alright, we got one. But yeah, it's really bad, 12 life, and 7 to all elemental resistances. Well, never lucky. Also, we need Calandra's Touch, to get additional Frenzy Charge. And, new gloves. First, we need +1 Frenzy Charge mod, on a Warlord's Influence gloves. Good. Then, another gloves, with Elevated Impale mod. We found this one, only for 2 divines, pretty cheap actually. After that, we just combine them, with Awakener's Orb. Well, actually lucky for the first time. We got tier 3 life, and open suffix, that's all we need. Now we block prefixes, and use Speed Harvest Slam. Tier 2 attack speed, and some resistances, decent. And new helmet, big strength base, with accuracy fractured mod. Since we need more mana reservation, we will use Deafening Essence of Loathing. So, we just need open suffix, with good life, and big armor mod. Perfect. Then we craft Aspect of the Cat. And even more reservation for meter implicit. Good. Darkness Enthroned. With these new Abyss Jewels. New Amulet, with life, resistances, and global crit multiplier. So yeah, we lost all our health pool. But in reality, we have even better effective hit pool than before, because of endurance charges. And, new Watcher's Eye, since we got 25% chance to impale from our gloves. Additional 2 impale hits, with 57% reduced extra damage from crit strikes, really big for our survivability. Plus, this crit mastery. It's a new day, so it's time for a new strategy. Yes, it's ritual, again. With Rogue Exiles, and beyond. We are going to use Glacier, because sometimes, ritual spawns inside the boss arena, and on this map, we have 8 mini-bosses, plus the big one. And it works perfectly with that Atlas node. So Glacier is kind of the best slot for rituals. Damn, nobody plays in Stacker anymore? Also, Bottled Faith. Big upgrade for our build. Well, after 45 ritual juiced maps, we got nothing, this body armor, and this jewel, on a last map, by the way. Giga unlucky so far. But still, we make some currency, time to spend it, on a new weapon. Well, tier 2 physical percentage, now we need to remove this elemental damage with attacks. Good. Then, lock prefixes. And slam it with physical tag. Tier 6 hybrid, but tier 2 attack speed somehow. That was pretty lucky. As always, we use Runecraft thing. And we got 1050 physical DPS, with almost 9% crit. Best weapon so far. So, let's test the build. Well, 51 million DPS, but to be fair, it's a fake Bottled Faith numbers. Most of the time we have 34 million DPS. Pretty good so far, but still, not perfect enough. And also, if you like this video, leave a like, or comment, or both. See ya in the next videos, comrades.
Ready, comrade.